It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
We'll be back to get this one started after this.
Wow, wow, child fighting before she hit the block.
So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Andrew Abbott.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. And it's even up.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Donovan matched a homer in his last game. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a two-bagger.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
He struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and Contreras is retired.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Nolan Gorman. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Cardinals nothing, Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Eric Fetty.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch, he's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
T.J. Friedel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
And stepping in is the speedy Noelvi Marte.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Friedel leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now second in the NL. And ball one. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it, and that is that. So one left for Cincinnati, scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Arenado launched a homer in his most recent game. Abbott back to work. Started after it, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Steer puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Wynn batting sixth in today's lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Foul ball. One out, bases empty. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good
right
on the corners of the plate,
Jordan
but he'll
Walker.
get pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
And now it's going to be Jordan Walker. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And the first offering is not close. Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 11th of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One out, bases empty. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time.
Batting ninth, second baseman Michael Hellman.
2 outs, bases empty. Michael Hellman next up for the Cardinals. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Hellman with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. That one missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That smash towards center. Reaching down and makes the grab. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Left fielder, Gavin
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Cincinnati on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Brian Hayes in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Digging in, Michael Cincinnati.
Michael Cincinnati.
And there's the strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Misses off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals, doubled in his first AB. And that's through there for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Two down, base is empty. Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals, he's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. And Wilson down on strikes. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Out towards left center. Donovan sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Matt McClain.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and there are 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
So the lineup flips over. T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds, led off this game with a double. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's
next,
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Noelvi Marte digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And that one cutting but missing down low. Friedel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. That's the third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nolan Gorman. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. And it's fouled away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And Nato is set down on strikes.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, and now here is Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that is out of play.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the Reds DH, Miguel Andujar. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-2. And misses inside. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Booyah! And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Spencer Steer now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Cincinnati snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Reds claw back with this homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a pitcher's duel so
right
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
Jordan
starters have
Walker.
performed up to this point. Abbott back to work. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Abbott ready to fire now. Foul ball there. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right
Now
now.
batting, catcher,
And now the
Pedro
Cardinals catcher,
Pajes.
Pedro Pajes, grounded out to short in his first trip. Pajes goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Hellman.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Hellman. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Pajes leads off first with 1 away. That's outside. And 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's down and in. Off the mark there. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team.
Now batting,
When you flare a
center
ball
fielder,
out behind
Michael
second base, it's
Cincinnati.
really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Cincinnati will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
One ball, one strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Nope.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Man at second. Hit on the ground to the right side. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Jose Trevino in there for strike 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and a count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering way off the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Donovan gets there. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
McLean, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And another ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Walker. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that one clips the corner.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Yo 1. That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
At the plate, Nolan Gorman in there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Arenado batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Ground ball left side. Hayes over to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now, TJ Friedl. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one to first. Contreras steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The Cards trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that one hit to first, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Andujar digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that is the inning. Reds leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And there's the strike. In the air, foul off first. Steer makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder Jordan Walker.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
High fly ball, right field. Marte moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the
2
Cardinals,
outs, base is
catcher,
empty.
Pedro
And here's the catcher,
Pages.
Pedro Pages. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit. Michael Hellman next up for the Cardinals. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Michael Cincinnati. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses, and the count is 2-2. First and second, 2 down. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And they're all loaded up.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
So bases all loaded up. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Check swing, called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lux trying to get there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So 3 left for St. Louis, and the score stays 3-1.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going.
Now
Yeah, we in goal
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
64,
7th. Ryan Fernandez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
We don't ever stop. We don't ever drop. We keep rolling. I know that you better rock. We the veterans. Yep, you steady.
leading off
In now for the Reds, Gavin
left
Lux.
fielder,
He went
Gavin
deep back in the
Lux.
4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Time called. That one almost got him.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Slides for the stop. Got him. Nice play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball. Look out! And it hit him.
How about that? First base.
Now batting. Third
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. The tying run at the plate. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now a chance for Jose Trevino. And it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Helsley, the closer of the staff, is throwing. King also throwing. Misses off the inside. 2-1. Steer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Reds.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
34.
the 8th. Connor Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Well, the numbers show us how well they've dealt with off-speed pitches. 7 of their hits have come against those offerings, so they're seeing the ball really well out of the pitcher's hand today.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and Contreras is retired.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
So up next, Nolan Gorman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there at the knees, strike one. One down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That just misses, and the count is filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. Check swing, called strike. And a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Arenado around 3rd. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
59.
bottom of the 8th. Jojo Romero.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Up the middle, Win. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Romero, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter and 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Marte in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Tying run at the plate. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him. 2 out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Hellman tosses to first, and that's the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 1. We go to the 9th. Now up for St. Louis,
right fielder,
Jordan Walker. Phillips back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. This to third, Hayes. To first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Hellman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Pajes, the runner at second with 1 away. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Michael Ciani.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Michael Ciani.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
First and third, 1 down. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit, 1 for 4 with a double. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
So
the
lefty
Reds,
out of the pen, Brent
number
Suter.
31.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
And ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. Hayes zips it to first, and that is that. So the Cards strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And here is Miguel Andujar, 0 for 3 in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That misses the zone. 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And now 2-1. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next,
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike.
The throw into second, in there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Making a move at second base. Entering as the pinch runner, Will Benson.
Will Benson.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Misses outside. Ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And the 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And a count 1-2. And that's outside. That's ripped into the outfield. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
And now, T. Brian Hayes. That catches the outside corner.
No ball.
That's strike one.
Strike.
With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that drops in for a strike. Missed inside with the curve. Two on, one out. And that's downstairs. 2-2. And delivers outside. Jose Trevino in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Yeah, that's fouled off. So the tying run at second. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He circles the bases. A walk-off win at the bottom of the ninth.
Grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing in the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.